Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a high-level 2v2 featuring Neuro from Root Gaming, and let's get right on into it. In the top left side of Traitor's Exile, we have the red zerg player, it is Neuro, and his teammate, the blue zerg player, it is Spite. And in the bottom right side of the map, we have the purple zerg player, it is Waffles. And his teammate, the teal Protoss player, the only non-zerg in this game, it is Baby Shaker, which makes me feel nervous, that name. Shaking babies is bad, you guys. Don't ever shake a baby. If that's the only thing you remember from me, from your time watching Falcon Paladin, if you never shake a baby because of something I said, it'll be all worth it. Now, 2v2s are well known for being cheese fests. Maybe not cheese fests, but rush fests at the very least. Zergs will often just go straight up so many zerglings at once. It's hard to hold if you're not prepared for it. It's enough to kill one player at the very least. But actually, no, going hatch first is Neuro and a hatch first out of Spite as well. So not going to be a quick rushy game. Spawning pool almost done for Waffles, though. He might be preparing for it, which means he's not, which means he's not going to be as on par economically, but he is making lings. So maybe he can get some damage done against Neuro and his friend Spite here and see what can be done. Overlords are all over the map. They're just crossing. Slow Overlords saying hello. They're passing in the night here. Blue Overlords coming down. Red Overlords coming down. A purple one going back the other way. Yep, there we go. Moving as well. The lings for Waffles are heading on across the map here, but I don't know that 6 slowlings are going to be enough to do all that much damage. They are avoiding being scouted, which is what you want. These Overlords from Neuro can't see these. The blue Overlords, I don't think saw them either. It might have been close. Could have been close. But regardless, spawning pools are not done for our Zerg players. So here we go. You have to defend with drones. You're going to get the hatch for, I don't know about this, Waffles. He's going to get the hatch. I think he's going to force a cancel on Neuro's expansion hatchery, but getting drones would probably have been a little bit better here. What's going to save it? Drones are coming down from Neuro. He's going to try to save this with drones, which if the Lynx turn around and attack this, all these drones could just straight up die. And there it is. The drones are trying to fight. They're sacrificing themselves to keep this hatch alive. More lings showing up from Waffles, though. And the drones go back. They go back and more. That's it. This is too many lings. Out of our purple Zerg player, Waffles here, this hatch is going to be killed. A couple lings from Neuro come down, but it's not going to be enough to save that thing. Some lings do try to distract. They just end up dead as well. Spite sends them over as well. No. There's no way. There's no way he saves this. Okay, I was going to say, their defensive lings did show up, but the hatchery finally ends up falling there for Neuro. So he's on one base, which is a terrible feeling. As a Zerg player, you're just so used to having multiple bases. Oracle on the way from Baby Shaker as well. He's got an expansion coming up, which is being scouted by Spite. So this counterattack of lings. Whoa, Banelings up from Waffles, though. Banelings coming in. The ling's going to squeak right past those Banelings. Just squeak right on past them. No big deal. Photon Overcharge available. Yes. Lings are trying to knock down the expansion of Baby Shaker, but Mothership Core is here. Banelings from Waffles here. The micro on display. It's going to be pretty good. No Banelings are exploding when they don't want to. That's a huge deal. Neuro bringing his slowlings up as well, trying to split on off, trying to pick these Banelings off with a couple of his lings. Pretty good decision out of the Neuro. And Neuro's lings are just playing with fire here. Okay, so one Baneling got picked off, but pretty good control out of Waffles, I would say. More speedlings coming out as well, but look at these lings streaming across the map from Spite right now. Base comes up for Baby Shaker. Neuro trying to replace his hatch at the same time. Waffles, is anybody else going Banelings? I don't know. Is there an Oracle? Oh, there's an Oracle from Baby Shaker up here. Has 4 kills. Queen almost finishes her off, though. Whew, Oracle's still alive. I don't know that Waffles wants to be aggressive here. He's making more Banelings, though. There are Queens coming across the map from Neuro to try to defend against these Baneling attacks. Neuro losing some Speedlings and trying to attack those Queens. Are Waffles lings here. Banelings don't explode on the Queens. Don't explode on nothing either. That's bad. Okay, picked off a few. Picked off a few of those units. Another Oracle is flying around trying to find stuff to murder. There you go. Killing the Banelings of Spite now. Nicely done by Baby Shaker with this Oracle and killed a Queen. Immediate 4 kills out of this dude. Go get the Banelings. No. Get the Banelings with your remaining energy. It's not much energy. Don't die to the Queen, though. Oh, all right. Die to the Queen. It happens. It happens to the best of us. What is our income right now? 19 and 25 for Neuro's team. 31 and 12. 12 workers for Waffles. He's been skipping workers like a crazy man to make this thing happen. Some lings come in into this natural base of Baby Shaker, and nah. Doesn't really work out here. I can't even tell who is necessarily who here. Purple against everybody else, I guess. It's everybody else, I guess. Banelink speed would be pretty useful. This mass Oracle play from Baby Shaker is actually kind of insane. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, Lings from Neuro going after this Queen of Waffles, though, and they are going to get it. Oh, they get it. They get it. The Lings themselves die. But they did kill some pretty big Baneling hits. I don't know if they were cost-efficient Baneling hits, per se. Accidentally hit his own Baneling nest there a little bit there, did Waffles. Neuro continuing with the pressure. I'm telling you, this is 2v2, you guys. It's insanity. If you ever tried playing 2v2s on ladders, this is pretty much how it works. Pretty much how it works all the time. All right, so third base is on the way for Spite. Still sticking on the 2 is Neuro here. Overlord for Spite. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I thought this was a Waffles Overlord for a second, but no, it's not. It is not. Baneling's running around for Neuro, trying to find places to attack and actually picking off a good number of units here for Waffles. Baneling, oh, that would have been a good explosion. Void Ray here from Baby Shaker as well. Double Void Ray. Sky tossing it is Baby Shaker, and I don't know that our other Zerg players are ready for this. Ling still going to town. Spinecrawler does pop up to try to assist with this thing. I mean, Waffle needs an expansion so very, very much, which is what these Lings for Neuro have been trying to prevent, and so far they've been pretty successful with it. I would say resources lost here, 2,300 for Neuro, 1,300 for Spite, 350 for the Protoss player, and 2,700 for Waffles. Void Ray is going after this hatchery. Are they using prismatic alignment? No. Strangely enough, they probably should. 5 queens coming over to deal. Oh, the Oracles feel like they can win this thing. Can they do it? Oracle Void Ray. Prismatic alignment on queens doesn't make any sense. The transfuses are too good. The anti-air capabilities of the Zerg. I forgot about Queen. For just a second, I forgot about Queen. So good. So good here. Prismatic alignment doesn't work on queens because they're not armored. They're biological psionic units. The Void Rays really want to kill this hatchery that is down to 700 hit points, but I don't know. These 3 queens are not going to allow it. I don't think they are, anyway. He's getting shots off, though. He brings it down all the way to 500, 400. Can he get that thing? Nah. Not with the queens. Not with, like, 8 queens on the ground. It's just not going to happen. Pretty good hold. Pretty good hold there out of Neuro and friend Spite. Again, I'm not sure if this is a friend or just somebody on ladder, and it was a random 2v2, but going random on 2v2 is kind of asking to die. You really need to be able to communicate with your opponent. Still hasn't expanded. Waffles, dude. Waffles for real, man. You need to expand. I understand it's real scary to do that, but do it anyway. These queens for Neuro have spread creep halfway across the map, and they are coming. They are coming for Baby Shaker right now. The Void Rays might be able to get them. I mean, there are 5 of them here. The transfuses aren't perfect out of Neuro. Oh, loses 1 queen immediately. That's bad. That's bad news. But look at these queens. Look at these queens. There are 5 queens and 5. That's 10 queens. That is 10 queens just kind of holding the center of the map. A third base coming up for Neuro. Third base is done. And happily mining for Spite. We got 2 queens here to defend. 2 Spore Crawlers here to defend as well. Excellent decision. Fleet Beacon on the way. We could see some carriers out of our Protoss player, which against Queen... I mean, queens are good at anti-air, but I don't know how great they are against carrier by themselves. Anyway, haven't really seen it. Drop Lord on the way from Spite. Not sure what he's planning on doing with that one. Void Ray is just trying to pick off queens here and there. I'm not sure how many queens have died, as I don't have a units lost tab in team games, but I feel like it's been at least 5 or 6 total for Team Captain America here. Red and blue with Spite and Neuro. It's mostly Queen Ling. What are they teching to? Hydras. So many Hydras from Team Captain America. That's what it is. It is 4. Oh my gosh, there's going to be so many hydralisks. We've got 10 of them all ready for Spite. Lings and Void Rays trying to kill these queens. The transfuses, though. Transfuses on fellow queens, just too good. Too good. Look at this creep spread, too. The creep spread is here basically to the front door of our team with the Protoss here. I don't know what to call them. Teal and purple. Is there a superhero with teal and purple colors? I imagine there is. The Phantom is purple. Hawkeye is purple, but purple and teal together, a little garish. I'm not sure that any superhero would choose those colors, but I think there are worse color schemes out there than that for existing heroes. It is 4 carriers at a time for Baby Shaker, but Queen Hydra, pretty fantastic. Pretty good. Lurker Den on the way for Spite. Not sure that will be necessary, I guess, against the Roaches. Could be pretty useful. So never mind. Why am I second-guessing players who are much better at this game than I am? Shouldn't be. Really shouldn't be. How many queens are on the field right now? 17. 17 queens are on the field right now. pinging. Something's pinging. Somebody ping something over there. I don't know what it is. Let's take a look at our army value. Can I do that? 121 and 150 for Team Captain America. 118 and 58. Yeah, Waffles was good for that early harassment, but otherwise has been pretty sad. Pretty sad indeed. All right, Void Ray Carrier coming in against this mass Hydra play. Void Ray's fallen pretty quickly. Hydralisks are very good anti-air. The Interceptor's dying as soon as they spawn. This could be it. Can our Protoss player hold on? Lost all of his Void Rays. I don't know. It's looking real bad. There are so many Hydralisks outside the front door here. Roaches are trying to deal with it, but there are like 2 of them. It's not going to happen at all. Every Interceptor that comes out there just gets murdered by these Hydralisks. They have +1 attack, and they both have +1 attack. How nice of them. No +1 armor for one. Just kidding. +1 armor, +1 attack. So it's kind of like +1/+1. These queens are still spreading creep right up the middle here. Carrier does kill a queen, but otherwise transfuses and Interceptors dying is the order of the day. These Hydras are here at the main base of Waffles. The Lair's going to die. Baneling's trying to hit. They do make a hit, but not enough to kill Hydralisk. Expansion is toast as well. That's going to be it for our Zerg player. Can the Protoss player hold this thing? Waffles with the GG. He is out of there. Queens, Hydras. The Protoss player fighting as well as he can, but that's the GG! That is the GG out of Baby Shaker! And Neuro and Spite are your winners today. Whew! Team games are intense. That was like a straight up 11 minutes of action there. Early pool out of Waffles, then he kind of sputtered. After that. Did kill a hatchery, but I still feel like the better choice is getting up here and killing drones, as there was a good 30-35 second window where there are no queens and no lings to defend against this, and lings that popped out would be outnumbered as well. So Waffles perhaps learned from this experience, although I'm not entirely sure. All right, so that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.